we're going to look at 8 techniques that advertisers use to persuade you to buy a product or support a political candidate or support a cause. Remember, an advertising technique is like a tool that anyone can use to convince anyone of anything. Okay, so the first technique is negativity. This is when you say bad things about your competitor without giving any evidence. It is also known as name calling because it's just like a yo mama joke. It has no basis in reality. Just look at this anti-Obama ad that's calling him a snob. Where's the evidence? We don't know, but it really makes him look bad. The next technique is positivity. As you might have guessed, this is the opposite of negativity. This time, you say good things about your product or use positive imagery. Again, you don't have to give any evidence or facts. We're just supposed to believe it's good based on the words and images. Here's the real Obama ad that associates his name with hope. Where's the evidence? There's none. It's just as misleading. Now, plain folks appeal. That's our third technique. It's a strategy that tries to show that a person or product is good for ordinary people, just like you and me. This nice young lady could be your neighbor or your best friend, and she's telling you that everyone smokes. Now, the opposite of plain folks appeal is snob appeal. This is when advertisers promise you that you will be sophisticated, glamorous, and upper class if you buy their products. Just look at how classy and beautiful your life would be if you drank Absolute Lemon Drop vodka. Okay, so we've looked at 5 techniques and we have 3 more to go. The 5th technique is facts and figures. Here, advertisers will try to convince you to use their product using tests, statistics, or information that sounds scientific. But you have to be wary of these statistics. For example, here we have an ad by the Corn Lobby saying that corn farmers have cut soil erosion by 44%. Soil erosion is really bad for the environment, but cutting it down by 44% doesn't mean it isn't happening. It just means that it's decreased a little less for a particular set of farmers. But the ad sure makes the corn farmers look good. Now, the 6th technique is repetition. This is usually easy to find, as it's when a name, a slogan, logo, or a product is repeated over and over and over in the same advertisement. Coca-Cola in this ad is banking on one fact: the more familiar a product is, the more likely you are to buy it. Next is the bandwagon technique, number 7. This strategy is just like peer pressure. It convinces us to accept something because it's popular. In this ad, they're saying everyone is signing up to the army, so why aren't you? And lastly, a technique you see all the time, the testimonial technique. This is when you use a famous or trusted person to try and make you buy or support something. This could be a celebrity, but also a doctor or a scientist, or even an average person giving a product a good review. If Paul McCartney is a vegetarian, then maybe you should be too. That's our 8 advertising techniques: positivity, negativity, plain folks appeal, snob appeal, facts and figures, repetition, bandwagon, and testimonial.